going down? Based on my Banter channel, DC Multiverse Weekly is the show. Your home for all the news, announcements, and pre-orders in McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse. And this week is no exception, my friends. This was a big week. So remember a couple weeks ago, we got that cryptic post about we've heard you fans, we're doing this for the fans, we loved you fans. Batman 1989, Batmobile, and Batman 2-pack coming. Wait for it. So then earlier last week, we got the post here, this one right here. So Amazon exclusive gold label Batman, Batmobile, 2-pack. It's coming tomorrow. This was, I think, on Thursday this made a drop, or Wednesday. I can't remember. So then it's a limited quantity is available. And we're like, oh, and it's a store exclusive. Ooh. But I was like, I'm going to be hopeful. I'm going to be hopeful for this. So then fast forward to, I want to say Friday, when this thing dropped. And I got to be honest here. It went live at like 11 a.m. The thing was sold out before noon, and there were 2 separate drops. Now, a lot of this is not on McFarlane. You can't really get on McFarlane Toys and McFarlane for this, because this is Amazon. So they sell these toys to Amazon. They say, here, you can have them for this price point. Here's the exclusive. And then Amazon does what they want. I mean, essentially, for the most part, they do. So Amazon was the one to blame for the quantity limit being set to 30. Amazon was they're the ones to blame for some of these problems. So when it first dropped at like 11 a.m. Friday, I think 11 a.m. Central Time, my time, which would have been like 10 or 9 Pacific, they were gone within minutes. I want to say that they lasted less than 10 minutes. And it's a nice 2-pack. You get the Batmobile, which is the matte black. It has the corrected canopy, which opens the right way. It flips up instead of sliding forward. What else? Silver wheels instead of gold. That's really it for the differences in the Batmobile. And then Batman just has a gold belt, no dirty boots, no shoulder pads, different head sculpt. It's not chunky enough, doesn't go into the neck the way it should. Like the neck and head should be one piece, and this you can tell is a ball joint. I don't know why you would do this with this head of all heads to do it with. This is the perfect head to sit into the neck, because it should be a little bit thicker, just like the Flash Batman suit. Like you had the template for it. Like whatever, but it does look like pointy ears. I have heard people say it looks like Val Kilmer and not Michael Keaton, but I'm gonna let that one slide. So there were 2 drops. The first drop was gone, like I said, in like 10 minutes, and they're like, "We're sorry, fans." I think they corrected the quantity issue because the quantity was set to 30. So I think McFarlane went to Amazon and said, "You got to bring the quantity down to 1," and then they redid it at 1. I mean, your boy was lucky enough to snag one, but man, a lot of people weren't, and I feel really bad for y'all. Like it's a really cool 2-pack, and it's kind of a must-have for especially like the older collectors like me. 80s baby. This is right in my wheelhouse. Some of the 90s kid, 90s babies and 2000s kids. Like it's not as entrenched in the Keaton Batman as some of us. Early 80s babies, especially 81. Like I was right in my wheelhouse. Was I 9? Or when that movie came out, like I was like, oh my gosh, the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. But so there you get the 2-pack, you get the Batmobile and the Batman. They're gone. I mean, there might be some more chances to get it down the road. It's already on eBay for like $300, which sucks. Because scalpers and bots are just buying 30 quantities, and that's not cool. I mean, but that's really Amazon's fault, not McFarlane's. So then there's really only one other piece of news this week, and that was we are finally getting a classic Riddler in the multiverse line. So we have the Arkham City version, which is fine. I have it. It's fine. Review coming soon. But this is like a classic, more like Nightfall almost timeline Riddler. It's got this basic Riddler with the black hair. I don't know why they always like to put blue in the hair, but black and like bluish hair for the tint, and then just the green suit with the question marks and the purple accents, and then a nice looking question mark staff. And this is a chef's kiss to it. Like it's a good figure. Like I want this. I think pre-orders for this drop on the 18th, which I'm pretty pumped for. But yeah, it's very interesting the way that they're going about this, because these classic figures are kind of what we've wanted, and I know what more people have been like hankering for. But there was a little bit of not love for this figure, which I didn't understand. I really don't understand because I'm here for it. I really love the promo pic too because they have the what do you call it behind it, all the little riddles on like paper behind him, like toy size. It's pretty well done. So, but let me know, were you lucky enough to snag the Batmobile Batman 2-pack? Are you here for the Riddler? Are you done with the line because you didn't get the 2-pack? I've heard a lot of that. Which I get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't think if you miss out on one thing, it's like throw the whole baby out with the bathwater. But I don't know. Tell me how you feel in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, spread the love based on my banner. Tell your friends about it, your work friends, your cousins, uncles, sisters, anybody, But deuces. Till the next one.